In the dark basement of the White House, something extraordinary is happening right now. A hidden operation, so secretive, so complex, that it rivals the intensity of a military mission. This is not about war. This is not about politics. This is about food. Yes, a single meal prepared for the President of the United States involves a level of planning, precision, and security that most people could never imagine. Behind what looks like an ordinary plate of food lies a 96-hour mission involving over 30 highly trained professionals. Every second is calculated. Every ingredient is tracked. Every movement is controlled. And the security, it's so strict, it might even feel more intense than handling nuclear weapons. Sounds unbelievable? Stay with me, because it gets even more surprising. Let's step inside this hidden world and discover what President Donald Trump eats, and how that food is prepared through one of the most secretive processes on Earth. The operation begins deep inside the White House basement. A master chef stands silently, staring at a digital spreadsheet that looks more like a military strike plan than a cooking guide. Every line contains precise instructions, exactly when each ingredient will arrive, which oven will be used, what temperature must be maintained, down to the second. There are nearly 20 different dishes, and all of them must be ready at the exact same moment. To achieve this, a team of 30 people works in perfect coordination. No mistakes, no delays, no second chances. But before any cooking begins, everything stops for one single bird. A turkey. But not just any turkey. This is one of the most important birds in America. At a luxury hotel, a massive turkey walks across a shining marble lobby like a celebrity guest. This is no exaggeration. The National Turkey Federation spends thousands of dollars to house these birds in luxury rooms, complete with plastic-covered floors, custom feeding stations, and dedicated staff working around the clock. These turkeys live like royalty. By the time they arrive at the White House, they weigh nearly 3 times more than a normal turkey, around 20 kilograms. They are specially bred to look perfect on camera. But here's the irony. They can barely walk.
Hello?
These birds go through months of training. They are exposed to flashing lights, loud noises, and large crowds so they don't panic during live events. They even listen to music. Classical music keeps them calm. Certain sounds make them aggressive. Others leave them confused. Yes, even the turkey's mood is carefully controlled. But the strangest part? A Secret Service agent is assigned to inspect the turkey, every inch of it, under the wings, around the legs, looking for anything unusual, hidden objects, sharp materials, anything that could pose a risk. It sounds absurd, but there's a very real reason behind it. Before leaving the hotel, the turkey is not fed for 12 hours. Why? Because during a live broadcast, if the turkey were to relieve itself on the president, that moment would become unforgettable for all the wrong reasons. So no risks are taken. While the world is watching the turkey, the real operation begins inside the White House kitchen. At 5 a.m., the kitchen transforms into something else entirely. It becomes a high-tech lab, a security zone, a war room. Cooking hasn't even started yet. Security comes first. Every ingredient must pass through intense screening. Vegetables, meat, spices, everything is traced back to its origin. Which farm did it come from? Who handled it? How was it transported? Even the delivery drivers go through background checks. If a delivery truck makes an unscheduled stop, the entire shipment is rejected. Inside the kitchen, each package is inspected carefully, looking for signs of tampering, tiny holes, broken seals. Then it passes through metal detectors, chemical testing, biological screening, even radiation checks if necessary. Finally, temperature verification ensures nothing is spoiled. Only then, The ingredients are allowed inside, placed into sterile White House containers. At this point, the chefs are no longer just cooks. They are security officers. Every step, from preparation to plating, is monitored and verified. For example, when a steak is grilled for the president, the moment it leaves the heat, its temperature is immediately measured. If it is below 165 degrees Fahrenheit, it goes back to the grill. Because according to federal food safety regulations, that temperature is essential. The same applies to everything. Soup, vegetables, desserts. Every single item is checked for both quality and temperature.